I'm attorney Allan Friedman, and I thank you for watching my videos. In this video, we're going to talk about some lessons we can learn from the Fotus Dulos case. Fotus Dulos is alleged to have murdered his wife. As a criminal defense attorney, I strongly believe in the presumption of innocence and always keep an open mind. Everyone is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty. With that said, the allegations against Fotus Dulos are very shocking, disturbing, and no one can condone that type of behavior. It'll be interesting to watch how the trial plays out, and I intend to make more videos that can help use the Dulos case to learn general criminal defense lessons. The purpose of this video is to help explain some aspects of the Dulos case and learn more about how we can handle police interactions and interrogations. I know with curiosity that this week, Apple has caught up with a big battle with Attorney General Barr over the Attorney General's request to garner Apple's assistance to unlock the encryption, which is locking cell phones of the Pensacola military-based shooter. Cell phone privacy is a major issue today because smartphones are such huge repositories of personal data. Cell phones collect every location we visit, all of our personal contacts and communications, and nearly all of our financial records. That's why cell phones are so useful to law enforcement. That's why it's important to know your rights and maintain your right to privacy and keep your cell phone locked and in your possession unless the police have a search warrant. In this video, I remind you to never speak to the police. The police can be really sneaky, especially when it comes to cell phones, so you need to keep your cool and remember your basic constitutional rights. I like to use the Dulos case as a teaching example, as many people are really interested in this case. For those who may not know, Dulos was recently arrested for murder here in Stamford, Connecticut. Let's look a little bit at the Dulos case and see some things we can learn about it. The day after Jennifer Dulos disappeared, Fotus Dulos shows up at the New Canaan Police Department to answer questions, which in my opinion was a really bad idea. Why make self-incriminating statements that can be later used against you in violations of your Fifth Amendment rights to remain silent? Some criminal defense attorney with a brain must have called the lawyer that was with Fotus Dulos at the time as they suddenly called off the interview and started to leave the police station. As they were walking out of the police station, apparently Fotus Dulos' cell phone goes off, and one of the police officers kindly asks him if he can have his cell phone. What an idiot Dulos was to hand over his cell phone. And a bigger idiot was the lawyer standing right next to him to let all this happen. What was he thinking? The next thing that happened was the police asked Dulos for the password to unlock his phone, and like an idiot, Dulos gives them the password. The police then set the phone to keep it from being locked. Why didn't his lawyer speak up to stop Dulos from giving the password? At this point, police seized the phone. A little late to the punch, the attorney then starts to protest and demand the phone be given back. But the police refuse, saying they're going to hold on to the phone to prevent the destruction of physical evidence, and they're going to go get a search warrant to open up the phone. Later the same day, they get a search warrant for the phone, and the data from the phone leads them to a precise location in Hartford where they get a lot of the physical evidence in this case. Garbage bags filled with the blood-soaked clothes of Jennifer Dulos. Videotapes of Dulos dumping the garbage bags up and down a street in Hartford. Dulos discarding a false license plate in a sewer. The lesson for this video is that it was very likely the police never would have had any of that evidence if Dulos had refused to go to the police station in the first place. They would have never had that evidence if Dulos had refused to turn over his phone. Dulos did not have to turn over his phone unless the police had a warrant. The Fourth Amendment protects you against unlawful searches and seizures. Never consent to a search of your home, office, or cell phone. Never give the police your cell phone. Cell phones these days contain a lot of personal information about your locations and contacts. The police do not have a right to force you to unlock your cell phone with a password, fingerprint, or facial ID without a warrant, and don't unlock it for them. Fotus Dulos was a real idiot for showing up at the police station to try to talk his way out of his problems, and then voluntarily giving his cell phone and password to the police. I bet he's regretting the poor legal advice his lawyer gave him at the police station that day. If you're a suspect in a crime, make sure you speak to an attorney who specializes in criminal law. If you're a suspect in a crime, get a real criminal lawyer and keep your mouth shut. I'll be making some more videos about the Dulos case. Thanks for watching today's video. If you'd like to speak with me about any legal matter, feel free to call me for a free consultation. If you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel so you'll be notified when we post more videos. There's a subscribe button below. Thanks again for watching.